Hello, hello. I think we are live for episode 15 of our weekly free live business coaching. All right, we go live. If you're catching this on replay on my website, we go live from my Facebook group, the Ambitious Female Entrepreneur Society. If you're not in the group, join us. I'm going to just take a minute and make sure that this live stream is actually showing inside of the group. All right, so okay, excellent. Looks like we are live. So, hello, this is your weekly dose of free business coaching. And today we're talking about my top tips for making 2022 your most profitable year yet inside of your business. I'm just going to get organized over here a second. All right, so if you're new here, it's great to meet you. I am Kim Trathen, and I am your business coach inside of this space. I help women structure their time, energy, and businesses so that you can create the business that you actually want. I am currently enrolling clients for January, so spaces are limited. If you have been curious about coaching with me specifically is for you if you don't want to rely on paid ads. You definitely want to make more money. You love your business, but you don't currently love how it's operating. So maybe you're not getting enough clients. Maybe you're working around the clock, right? There's different issues that can show up. You love what you do, but you don't love how your business is currently operating. You want to learn from a business mentor, and you're tired and ready to stop feeling so anxious and stressed, and you just want to feel a lot more calm and confident inside of your business. If you know in your heart of hearts that you're creating something really big and magical in the world, right? Like you are passionate about what you do, but you want your business running more smoothly, let's definitely talk about coaching together. Okay, if that's you, if you fit into that, I am excited to talk with you and show you what's actually possible for you to create in your business next year. So you can either comment coaching below this video if you're inside the Facebook group, or you can head out to my website, kimthebusinesscoach.com, and you can apply for the free call. And on this free call, we're going to spend some time talking about your business and goals. And we're going to talk about really what the 6-month business mentorship looks like with me. And we're going to make sure that we're a good fit to work together. It's one of the most important things. So let's start coaching for today. Okay, so last week, if you watched that free business coaching episode, last week was all about how you evaluate your 2021 year in business and set yourself up for a more profitable, enjoyable 2022. Today, I'm going to share with you the most important steps for you to take to create that most profitable year in business for 2022. So if you didn't catch last week's episode, I highly encourage you to go back and watch that replay when you have a few minutes. Okay, it's really important. One of the biggest mistakes that women make is they're not evaluating the current year. And you can learn so much, regardless if you hit your income goals or not. You can learn so much by evaluating this current year in business. So I highly encourage you to go back and watch that replay. Today, we're going to take a deeper dive into how you're creating this most profitable year in business yet for 2022. And again, or not again, but one of the biggest mistakes that women make when they set their goals, everybody feels super excited about goal setting and super optimistic about what they can achieve in the coming year, right? We see this everywhere. Go check out the gyms. They'll be packed in January and they'll be empty by March, right? Like we all know this and we see it. Entrepreneurs have a great knack for doing this inside of your business as well. So it looks like setting a really big income goal for next year, thinking everything will run famously and smoothly, but you don't really know how you're going to get there. That's the biggest mistake that I see women make is they set this income goal, then they don't really know what they need to do to hit it. So what usually happens after they set that big income goal is they decide, well, I'll just keep doing everything I'm doing. I'm just going to like throw it up to God or the universe and bring it in, rain on me, bring in these clients. Or they just start working more. Okay, and never reflecting on this year, not making any changes is probably not going to magically get you better results in your business. However, just working more, creating more tasks to do, doing more things is also not the solution. You will hit your capacity at some point in time with how much you can work. Most women that come to me are working way more than they need to be inside their business. Overworking is so incredibly common. So common. And almost every woman I talked to created her own business because she wanted more freedom in her days and then ends up feeling like a slave to it, right? Working nights, working weekends, feeling like she's working around the clock, thinking she's not doing enough. So neither approach, right? Whether you just keep doing things exactly the same or you decide you're going to work a bunch more, neither approach is actually going to create the business that you probably really dream of, right? If you're like most women, you probably dream of working fewer hours while making more money and doing things exactly as you have been, or deciding to work a whole bunch more. Neither approach is going to actually create that for you. So let's break this down. When you are looking at your 2022 and you set this income goal, I want you to do a business evaluation. And we're going to talk about client-facing activities and back-end business activities. It's important to understand the difference between these two things when you start reviewing your business. So grab a pen and paper if you want to. You might want to jot these down. These are not carved in stone like categories for your business. These are just the first things that I thought of. I just shared this with my clients last week in a workshop that we did. Okay, so some of my clients on our sessions this week had a few different things that came up in these categories for them. But this should at least get you thinking along these lines and help you understand the difference between client-facing and back-end business. So client-facing are things that your clients actually see or affect how you engage with them. So what I mean by that is it might be writing your copy or your other marketing that you do. It might be how you're creating demand, because demand means more people are reaching out to you. It might be raising your prices, right? Your clients actually see your prices and you talk to them about those prices. It might be closing more sales, right? And how you run your sales. Your clients see all of that. They're part of that with you. It might be improving client results, over delivering to your current clients, simplifying results that your clients get, simplifying onboarding and offboarding, right? There's a whole bunch of ways that you can simplify client-facing, simplify client-facing activities or things inside of your business. It might also be creating some new client assets. Okay, I launched a mini client portal for my clients that I'll continue building out over time. That was a new client asset that I created. Or the hour-and-a-half special workshop that I did with my private clients last week was a way that I over-delivered to my clients, and it was a new client asset that I created. Plus, it was super fun. So when you think about your client-facing activities in your business, I want you thinking about the things that engage with or interact with your clients specifically versus back-end business. So the back end of your business are things that you're setting up or you're working on behind the scenes. So some examples for you with your back end business, creating systems and processes, things inside or within you, right? One of my goals at one point in time in my business was to really focus on reducing the hustle and stress and increasing the confidence and calm. I consider that a back end business thing because that really is within inside of you, right? It's not directly client facing like your marketing and your content is. Okay, so increase calm and confidence, decrease stress and anxiety, increase your revenue, manage your money, honing your blank skills, whatever it is that you sell, honing your coaching skills, honing your consulting skills, honing your graphic design skills, honing your website design skills, honing your accounting skills, right? Whatever it is that you do, maybe you want to get even better at what you do and you really want to focus there and hone those skills. That's a back-end business thing. I classify that as back-end business because there might be trainings that you take, right? There's going to be different ways that you hone those skills that aren't directly client-facing. But when you do hone your skills, right, that obviously impacts your clients and the results that they get. Delegating and outsourcing activities. Maybe it's hiring a VA. Maybe it's hiring a team member, right? Who are you going to outsource and delegate those things to? The act of outsourcing and delegating is a back-end business thing, just like hiring is. Working fewer hours, expand or train your team, that hiring piece. Time management, I also listed as a back-end business thing. This may actually become a client-facing thing too, if you need to really manage the time that you're spending with your clients. But if you're maybe creating a timeline for client projects, client-facing, they do see that. It might even be considered a client asset, but it might be a bigger time management thing. I think of that as more of a system and process in the back end of your business. It's not going to make or break things with where you categorize these. If you categorize some of those things that are in a little bit of a gray area, is it client facing, is it back end business? Maybe it's a little bit of both. However, it's just important to know that if something that you have these two different areas of your business that you focus on, the back end side of your business, hiring an accountant, hiring a bookkeeper, creating your contracts, hiring a business attorney, right? Those are all back end business things. Those are clearly back end business things. So the first thing that I want you to do when you are creating your plan for 2022 is look at these two areas, client facing or customer facing and back end business. What are the top 3 that you are going to focus on in 2022? And when you choose these, I want you to choose, because some people are like, it's everything, all of it, do everything. No, choose 3 for a very specific reason. When you choose 3, now you have a guidepost. Okay, because what you want to do is choose the 3 that are going to move the needle forward the fastest inside of your business during this next year. You may focus on those for the entire year, or you might find partway through the year that you're like, I have actually mastered that now. So let's say, for example, you want to create more demand in your business. You want more people reaching out to you. You might come partway through the year and be like, wow, I have so many people reaching out to me. I actually need to filter down who I speak with. I have nailed this. I have mastered creating demand. And then you might look and be like, okay, what's the next thing? Well, I've mastered creating demand, but my close rate, I'd really like to increase my close rate. So now that becomes a new focus, but you always only have no more than 3 that you're focused on at one time. This becomes your guidepost for every decision that you make inside of your business. So for example, if you decided your top 3 focuses were going to be creating more demand, closing more sales, and doing it with less hustle and more calm. Okay, I better remember what I said. Creating more demand, close more sales, and do it with less hustle and more calm. Let's say those are the 3 that you decide to choose as your top 3 focuses. And you have a dream, right? Or you suddenly get the idea of like, oh, I could create such and such training video for my clients. That'd be a really cool way to over deliver to them. Well, listen, when you have your top 3 focuses, that's your guidepost for every decision that you make. It doesn't mean that creating this really amazing training session for your clients or like a workbook or a video training, it doesn't mean that that's not a great thing to do. It doesn't mean that's not an amazing way to over deliver to your clients, but that's not in your top 3 focuses of what's going to move the needle forward the fastest inside of your business right now. So this can help you discern, do I do this new idea right now or do I table it for later? One of my mentors, Stacey Bayman, I believe she is the first person that I heard. I think she coined this phrase. I don't know. Strategic procrastination. We want to be strategic inside of our businesses. That's how you grow a business that you absolutely love and you feel passionate about. And you still have time to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. You still have time to sleep and rest, run in the woods in the morning. That's what I did this morning. Give the best, most amazing care to your clients and show up the best for them by giving yourself the space in your days to rest and renew and rejuvenate while making a lot of money, right? It doesn't have to be one or the other. So if you have this new idea for something that you could create for your clients, but that's not in your top 3 goals, that helps you discern like, oh, right, that's not my top focus for right now. My focus right now, my clients are getting results, right? They're hitting their goals or whatever it is that you sell. They're getting great marketing materials if you're a marketer. You're writing great copy for them because you're a copywriter, right? Great website, beautiful websites that you build. It's not that they're not getting results, because if they're not getting results, then client results should be the top thing that you focus on first. But if that didn't make it into your top 3 list, then that's what you're going to use to help you decide, is this something I act on right now, or is this something that I table for later? Taking on too many projects or too many things in your business at once is the fastest way to sabotage your growth. It's the fastest way that entrepreneurs end up going like, what just happened? It's the end of the year. Like, what did I actually do this year? Or even it's the end of the week. It's the end of the day. What the hell did I get done on Monday? What was I doing? This This is how you constrain down. Hi, Rachel. This is how you constrain down and focus on only the top 3 things that are moving the needle that are though I have such a hard time saying this phrase. The top 3 things that move the needle forward the fastest inside your business. My God, ladies, I can't talk right now. Okay, this is what constraint looks like. And then you can just have a list going of all these other, I have a page in my journal tab that just says ideas. And every time I get this amazing new idea of something I want to do for my clients or something I want to offer, I write it on that list. And then I do a gut check. What are my top 3 focuses for this year? And does that new idea fit within one of those top 3 focuses? If not, it just stays on the idea list. If it does fit within one of these top 3 focuses, then I'm going to say, okay, and when am I going to schedule this in? When am I going to work on it? Is it like today? Is it tomorrow? Is it next month? Is it next quarter? Is it in the last 6 months? Right? So everything doesn't have to get done today. Being able to prioritize your calendar is a really important skill to work on as you're growing your business. So remember too, that you're going to work on these top 3 focuses until you feel like you have mastered them. That may or may not happen over the next 12 months. Nothing has gone wrong inside of your business if it takes longer than 12 months. Sometimes the internal work can take the longest because you're actually rewiring how your brain is hardwired to think, right? You're creating new thought patterns. You're forming new neural pathways in your brain. And that doesn't happen as quickly as being like, oh, I'm going to go hire an accountant. Other things can happen faster, like hiring an accountant. But it still doesn't mean that those type of back-end business tasks have to be done today. You're still going to be really strategic and protect your calendar, because that is the thing that you develop that creates the joy in your life and how much you enjoy your business and how much you enjoy your schedule and the people that you're prioritizing, the things that you're doing. Okay, so remember, these top 3 priorities, you might get them done earlier in the year or they might take longer, but they are going to serve as the #1 guidepost. So what I want you to do, go back and watch the beginning of this video. If you didn't write them down, maybe you paused it, right? And you already have them written down if you're catching it on replay. But I want you to assess your business. Step #1, client-facing activities versus back-end business. Make a list of all the things. Step 2, prioritize what are the top 3 focuses for 2022 in your business. Step 3, always go back to those top 3 focuses as your guidepost for every decision that you make inside of your business. And then you are either going to take new ideas and you're going to toss them out and be like, that is not what I wanted to do. Something crazy happened in my brain that day, not someplace I want to be pouring my energy. Or you're going to decide this fits right within my goals and I'm going to do them now. Or you're going to decide this fits within my goals and I'm going to do it later, right? It's not the top priority today for me to do, but I'm going to schedule it out for later. Or it's not in my top 3, but it's something I definitely need to do later, right? We're going to tap into that strategic procrastination and we're going to be really smart with where we're spending our time. And I pinky promise all of you, if you make every decision based on using the guidepost of your top 3 major focuses inside your business, and you make every decision coming back to those top 3, so you're constraining down and you're focusing, this is exactly how you create your most profitable year in business ever, while also enjoying things and not overworking and protecting your calendar. This is how you make more money in your business without having to work more hours to do it. So helping you figure this out, helping you implement this, definitely things that I help my clients with, things that we talk about in coaching. And this is how, when you have your 3 focuses, this is exactly how we create your custom strategy to grow your business. Because your 3 focuses are not going to look exactly like what somebody else is focusing on. These are going to be very, very clear and specific to you and your business and act as your guidepost. Helping you figure this out, helping you create it and implement it is something that I can help you with. If you are curious about snagging one of my January coaching spots, again, you can comment coaching below this video or head out to my website, kimthebusinesscoach.com, and we can schedule a free call. Okay, on that call, we're going to talk about your business and your goals, and then we'll also talk about the 6-month business mentorship to get you on track with these goals and start making real progress inside your business. So I would love to chat with you about it. Reach out, DM me, email me, head to the website, snag a spot on my calendar, and we can talk about that. This concludes episode 15 of your free business coaching this week, and I hope you have found this helpful. Last plug, remember, click guides inside of the Facebook group or go to kimthebusinesscoach.com and you can access all of the replays. But if you missed last week's, I highly encourage you to watch last week's so that in conjunction with this video, watch episode 14 and episode 15, because then you will have the whole picture about how you evaluate this year and use the learnings from this year to set you up for success in 2022. And then take the information from today's video from episode 15 to create your most profitable 2022. All of the love to everybody. Listen, you will not see free business coaching for the next couple of weeks because I have gifted myself 2 weeks off in my business. You may see some pre-scheduled pre-scheduled videos that get loaded. I haven't decided yet, but I will not be live in the group. We are intentionally pausing. I am enjoying time with the family. I hope you also all enjoy time with your families too, but you might see some pre-scheduled videos come out for those of you that are working. Love to all of you. I will see you for more free life business coaching in January. Thank you, Rachel. You have an amazing holiday too. Hi, Rhonda. Happy holidays. Love to all of you ladies. And remember, if you would like to talk about coaching next year, you know where to find me. DM me, hit me up on the website, fill out the app, and we will talk about 6-month business mentorship for you and your business. Adios, ladies.